Welcome back to the channel. This is the Pin Decker of Crypto Kung Fu coming to you once again for another great video. Now, the goal, as you guys know, is how to become financially independent by using different vehicles on the road of compound interest. And the whole thing that we're trying to do here is we're trying to switch our polarities, guys, from going from poverty to wealthy. Now, how do we do that? Well, the first way that we do that is we stop working for our money and we have our money working for us. So that's right, this is the Pin Decker once again. So when you see the sword of the Pin Decker and when you hear the bell of the enlightened ones, you know what time it is. It's time to get busy and learn these strategies. Now, today, we have a question, guys. And the question is about the drip ecosystem. And we're going to get to that in just a second. But before we get to that, oh, look at this. This is my old Motorola from way back in the day. I started this channel 11 years ago, guys, in case you didn't know. And it was on routing phones and things of that nature. But that's no longer anything that is feasible to do. I'll explain all about that later. But make sure, safety first. Make sure you get yourself an air-gapped hardware device so that you can lock down your wallet, because safety indeed needs to come first. Because if we can't protect our keys, we can't protect our crypto. As we have the saying in cryptocurrency, not your keys, not your crypto. Well, even if it is your keys, you still need to be able to protect them. So I personally use the Keystone Pro. It is not one that is highly regarded in the community, because everybody in the community, there is heavy support for the Ledger Nano X and or the Ledger Nano S and the Treasure. A lot of platforms seem to promote that. But I myself, I use the Keystone Pro. Now, before we get into the question of the day was, how in the animal farm do we utilize the setting up of another account? I have a person that they managed to set up one account, but they weren't quite sure how to set up a separate account in the Piggy Bank. So the partition that we're going to be looking at today is that aspect of, we're just going to learn how to navigate around the Piggy Bank. All right. But first and foremost, let's just go on out here and let's go into our wallet that we love so much, which is, of course, Bitkeep. And as we go to Bitkeep, let's just take a look at a couple of things here. And the first thing we're going to take a look at is the Momentum project. Now, Momentum is on the Binance Smart Chain, and we're just going to go here very quick. And it seems to be doing very well. It has a motto, if you will, that their token is only supposed to go up. So with that, if we look at the dashboard and we come back over here, let's go on over here and take a quick look at the chart. Now, when we go to the chart, it's going to take us to Deck Screener. And if we go up here and we look at the chart, lo and behold, and this is actual and factual and right here and now. This is in real time, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So the coin, as you can see, is a thing of beauty. As it just continues to go up and up and up. So it seems to be doing just what it says, but we're not going to spend any real time on that. We're going to go back here. We're going to look at the drip community or the faucet very quickly. And here in the faucet, this pays you 1% a day, of course, and you're going to need a buddy. You're going to have to come down here and get a buddy. But anybody that's in the faucet, I encourage you not to think about the price so much, because you're going to get 1% on your money regardless of what you do. So you see, we're kind of in a little bit of an economic microcosm, in that we are pretty much separated from the rest of the market. All right. So when you come here, you're going, we'll go back here. You're going to get your 1% every day, regardless of what the coin is. But people say, the coin is down and this, that, and the other. Well, Forex Shark does indeed have a plan in mind, so don't you fret. Now, with that, let's go on back here to BUSD Garden. BUSD Garden is also on the Binance Smart Chain. And Thorium is the company that is heading this up. And as I told you in my previous video, if you got a chance to watch it, if not, you can always go back and check that out. But Thorium is very large in the community, and they have partnered up with Libera, okay? And they are also extremely if you look at the symbol here, that's Libero symbol there, but they are also very big in the community. And I talked about this in my previous video, and I just simply put a couple of dollars in here, and as soon as I get the opportunity, I'm going to put some more in here. But if we look at this chart, let's look at this chart here, and you see how it's just going steadily up and up and up and up and up. So it is doing quite well, and it is doing what it was designed to do. I have a lot of faith in these guys because they've been around ever since I've been in the crypto. So in other words, they're not going to rug pull on you, okay? They're going to, you know, do exactly what they say they're going to do. And the BUSD Garden seems to be doing very well. Like I said, you can always come down here to the miners, and you can look at the BNB miner that's down here as well. You can go into that, and you can go over here to the gardens, and you can look, and they've got a BNB garden. BUSD garden is what we're in, and then you got the BNB garden over there, so you can do that as well. But what we're going to look at very quickly today is we're going to look at Pulse Bitcoin. Now, Pulse Bitcoin is an Ethereum project that goes along with that whole Hex Icosa, you know, Hedron, you know, type of thing. You know, you got the Maximus coins, and you know that whole, you know, Polymaximus, you got Base, you got Trio, you got, what's the Lucky, because that's the 7-year one. You got DC, which is the 10-year, you know. So, yeah, you got that whole thing going on. But anyway, if you don't know about Pulse Bitcoin basically is here is you're basically minting your own coins, just like what you see being done in Zen with the Zen coin, where Jack Levine, gave us the ability to present our mint our own coins, thus pulling a Satoshi in Zen. And they had several blockchains, but this is Pulse Bitcoin here. And in this one, what they were initially doing is they were trading in their Pulse Doge. If anybody knows about Pulse Doge, they were trading in their Pulse Doge for the ASIC tokens. Now, the ASIC tokens is what you're actually going to be using as your digital miners here. So I chose to sidestep that whole Pulse Doge thing because I didn't have any on hand. So since Pulse Bitcoin was upon me, I simply went and I started my Bitcoin miner. I just went straight in and I just bought some ASIC tokens. All right. And what happened was I came down here and I finally got some. And as a matter of fact, you see I have another one right here that is ready to be taken out. Okay, so if I end the miner and I go there, that's some more stuff. So once I end this miner, it's going to want to do this, and it wants 87 cents. So we're going to go ahead and take that, and we're going to go ahead and let that process so that we can get ourselves another Pulse Bitcoin here. All right, I've already extracted a couple of these guys. I got in early, and it's been about 27, 28 days, almost 30 days going on in this minting process. So these are basically what Pulse Bitcoin is. It's like think of it as a hybrid, if you will. And what I mean by that is, if you understand cryptocurrency, you understand that Bitcoin is the only actual cryptocurrency, authentically speaking. Everything other than Bitcoin is known as an altcoin or an alt token. Alt meaning what? Alt meaning alternative, obviously. Alternative to what? Alternative to Bitcoin. So that means anything that's not Bitcoin is an alternative coin. All right. So if we go out here, we go back into our little, you know, doohickey here in our drawer, we can see that we just received some more Pulse Bitcoin there. All right. So at some point, what we're going to do is we're going to go back in here, and we're going to our ASIC tokens have been returned to us. So you can see we have our ASIC tokens there. Now, if we hit max, what we can do is we can start this miner all over again and mint some more post Bitcoins. Now the question is, do I have enough ETH in here? No, I do not. So we're gonna have to do that on another day, guys. Okay, now front and center. Let's go to where we needed to go all along. And we're gonna go here and we're gonna go to the animal farm. And of course, we're gonna connect our wallet. And as you know, the MetaMask is coordinated with our Bitkeep wallet, because whatever we do in MetaMask happens in Bitkeep. Whatever we do in Bitkeep happens in MetaMask, because it's the same contract address, as you can see there, completely unverified source. So we're going to go down here and let's just check our garden very quickly. And in our garden, we can see we're doing a little well for ourselves here, guys. We got over 4 million plants here. And if we look down here at the bottom, let me just expand this up for you. We're looking at 304,000 plants there that we can plant, which at this point in time is equaling $17. But that's just fine. On to the question. The question is about the piggy bank. All right. Now, Rob, the person who asked me to talk about this, he's trying to learn how to navigate the piggy bank here. Now, when you go to, it says right here, my piggy banks. I myself has two accounts here, and if you look over here where it says action, you have this green button and you have this green button. Okay, if you click on this button, you have 3 options. You can sell, and basically sell, what that means is you come over here and whatever is over here to be had, you can simply obtain that. Okay, and you will get the piglets in your wallet. You can compound what that is over there, or you can hit deposit if you happen to have some more piglets, some pigs slash, that slash, actually you can't see it, but it says BUSD over there. So if you already went here and you wanted to add liquidity with pigs, you can add liquidity with dogs. You can swap, you can buy pigs, or you can buy dogs outright. All right. Now, if you wanted to utilize that which goes into the garden, of course, you will go to the ever famous Drip Liberation. However, if you wanted piglets, you would go over here and you would get pigs BUSD LP tokens, which means half up here, half down here. So if you apply $100 of pigs, at the bottom you're going to have $100 of BUSD at the same time. And once you do that, you will hit the making of the LP, and that will of course go into your wallet as a cake LP. Once you do that, you will go back to your piggy bank, and when you go up here and you want to start another account, what you will do is you will go down here and you will start another account. You will go up here and you will attempt right here where it says buy piglets. You can buy piglets with the LP token, but if you happen to have something in here, you can hit this max button, and when you hit this max button, you can deposit inside of your thus creating another account. So that's actually what's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to go down here. If you want to create another account, all right, what you're going to do is you're going to deposit the amount of piglets that you have. I myself don't have any piglets at this moment in time, but you can also take and you can determine how, if you want to lock your account for this added bonus down here, you can slide this up, and depending on the amount of weeks that you do will determine the increase that you get on top of that 3% of the account you're doing. Now my accounts down here, I have 2 accounts down here, and if you simply look where it says time remaining, you have 0 days, 0 hours, 0 minutes, and 0 seconds. All right, that means both of these accounts are open. That means I am free to go in and out of these accounts as I see fit. Also, a word of advice, guys, if you're navigating this right here, as you can see, this account is known as the 0 account. And then of course you got 1, then it's going to go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, as many accounts as you put in here. But this 0 account, always keep this 0 account unlocked. because if you have any referrals down below down here like I do, then what's going to happen is any referral bonus that you get is going to automatically default to your zero account. So therefore, you don't want your account to be locked up and you don't have access to those referral bonuses coming to you in the future. Even if you don't have any now, you may decide to actually someone may decide to actually use your address. So if you put somebody down and they use your address, then you're gonna those referrals benefits are going to come to that account number 0. All right, so you never want to lock this account. Any of these others, account number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, fine. Feel free to lock those for the added benefit. And here's one thing you just want to look at, guys. Let's say you went all the way out to 156 weeks. That's 3 years. And as you can see, that's 3% on top of 149, 299%. So the important thing to remember here when it comes to drip, guys, as Forex Shark has told us, he will not change. Meaning, we have other platforms that have been doing a little bit of change on us, okay? And of course, definitely not my beloved Dex Finance, but other protocols like Scarlet changed the red light finance, okay? If we take a look at red light very quickly, yeah, there it is, red light finance. They are pausing right now. And when you go to red light finance, it's going to show you now a truly gasless blockchain, this, that, and the other. And I've been with Red Light since before they even launched, way back when they were doing the Playmate coin and all of that. And I have since migrated over. And if you look at the information, guys, you know, it's getting to a point where once they do this V2 launch, it looks like most of the rewards that you're supposed to get, it looks like 60 to 75% of the rewards will go in the hands of other places. So if you're not already in Red Light, I definitely, I personally would not advise you to go there. I am already in there and I have my chains on this blockless, gasless blockchain for free. So therefore, I'm already in. But it's not a place you want to go to, you know, if you're not already in. Another place is Horde, okay? If we look at Horde, you know, trying to survive the zombie apocalypse. I spoke about this in the past, all right? And Horde was one of our premier projects. And they were doing great things. They come up with the LMS, the Liquid Management System. And say they have since tossed their LMS in the garbage. It does not seem to be working. And at this point, even if you try to go in, as a matter of fact, let me just copy this and go on over here to Bitkeep. And let's just see if we can get in here for a second and take a look at what's going on. And of course, it's on the BNB chain. But the thing about it is, I have some stuff. And now, the Open Plots Manager page, this, that, and the other. You go here, blah, 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 blah. They're going all down in this. And if you go on over, and let's say you had some coins right here, right? I've got a couple of coins. And it says trading is disabled. All right? So you can't even trade your coins right now. This has been down for over a week. So everyone's profits, everyone's ability to trade is on hold. If you go into Discord, you can follow these guys. I guess they're trying to decide how they're going to maintain sustainability. And it's just all up in the air right now, guys. So you can go and follow it if you want. But if you're not already in Horde, it's not a good time to go there either. And the same can be said for Furio. I'm also in Furio, and I'm dedicated to a Max wallet there. So once again, guys, this is what's going on. And so we can all hold fast. There's a reason why the drip ecosystem, we call it the king of DeFi, because it delivers. It will continue to deliver. And most of all, it will not change the rules on you. Forex Shark has already given us a live AMA, and he's already told us that he is dedicated and committed to ensuring that he does not change the rules on us, because it's simply not fair, ladies and gentlemen, where you get into a project and once you put all of your money in, you know, hundreds and thousands of dollars, and then they go in and they change the rules on you, like Scarlet Chains is doing. They go in and they change the rules on you like Hoarder is doing. They go in and they change the rules on you like Furio is doing. And the thing is, I'm not necessarily saying that these are bad projects. What I'm saying is that they're changing the rules. And usually when they change the rules, it costs you money. All right? Drip will not change the rules on you. We are committed to, Forex Shark is committed. The Drip community is committed to not changing the rules on you. So what you signed up for with Drip is exactly what you get. And as a matter of fact, there's a lot more stuff coming on board, like the scratchies and this and that. And there's so much, you know, the fiat on-ramping. So in order to travel this road to compound interest, the Drip ecosystem is one of the best vehicles you can have in order to help you obtain financial independence. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Pin Decker signing off once again. And as always, stay on the path. That's it and that's all. Have a great day and a great holiday.